From mysterious evidence pointing towards the existence of a modern-day kraken, to military photographs, records, and reports documenting enormous snakes in the Congo up to 200 feet long. I'm Nathan from Strange Mysteries, and these are the top 5 biggest animal mysteries ever. Number 5. The USS Stein Monster. It was 1976, and the USS Stein headed into port after its sonar systems had experienced failure. Upon closer inspection at the port, the special rubber protective coating of the ship's sonar dome had cuts as long as 4 feet across. Within many of those cuts, the remains of sharp, curved claws were found, the type of claws associated with giant squid attacks. However, these claw marks, measuring at around 4 feet across, were much, much larger than any known squid previously discovered. Due to the size of these marks, it was speculated that whatever had done this damage could measure up to 150 feet in length. That is much, much larger than any other previous known squid or animal species. Almost what you could call a kraken. Number 4. The Bloop. In 1999, multiple underwater microphones known as hydrophones picked up an extremely loud sound across a range of over 3,000 miles. The sound was given the name, quote, the Bloop. The audio profile of the sound does resemble that of a living creature, except for the fact that it was many times louder than that of the loudest known creature, the blue whale, leaving the possibility open that a creature could exist much larger than the blue whale, or at least much louder than the blue whale. Others hypothesize that the sound was actually caused by a large ice quake in Antarctica, but the true source really remains unknown. Number 3. The mystery monster that ate a 9-foot great white shark. In Australia, scientists had tagged a particular 9-foot great white shark with a tracking device as part of a program to learn more about these beasts. After a few months, the scientists discovered their tracking device had washed ashore. Something had killed and eaten the great white shark. The tracking device's data revealed a sudden rise in temperature, which would indicate it was in something's digestive tract, coupled with a sudden 2,000-foot dive into some of the deepest depths of the ocean. The device, or whatever creature it was in, would then ascend and descend these great depths over the next few days until the device had been excreted. What predator lies in the deep and eats great white sharks with such ferocity? Number 2. The Megalania. The Megalania is a massive lizard thought to have gone extinct some 30,000 years ago. It's like the much bigger brother to the giant Komodo dragon of today's time. Imagine a lizard the size of a school bus, and maybe even bigger. Interestingly, quite a bit of evidence suggests that they still exist. There's numerous anecdotal reports of sightings of the beast, and then there's evidence a researcher named Rex Gordon has collected. He's collected and plastered nearly 30 footprints that match the beast exactly. Add this to the fact that some recent Megalania bones have been dated to be only 300 years old, and there's a good chance there really may be a giant lizard roaming the Australian outback. Number 1. Colonel Remy van Leerd's giant snake photo. During World War II, a very high-ranking Belgian fighter pilot and squadron leader named Remy van Leerd was on his way back to base from a helicopter mission in the Congo. During his journey back, he was astounded to see an enormous snake winding around on the ground below. He instructed his crew to circle around so as to get a better look at the snake and take some photos. That's when the snake reared back as though it were about to attack the helicopter. Colonel Leerd guessed the snake had to be a minimum of at least 50 feet in length. After several reports like this by others, Lear's pictures were sent to the CIA headquarters where they were analyzed. It was estimated the snake could have been up to 200 feet long. Compare this to the longest snake on record, which is around 34 feet in length. Discover more about any of these mysterious creatures by clicking on any of the associated video links up here. Otherwise, check out the rest of my channel and subscribe to discover more mysteries that you probably shouldn't.